everyone. We're here with Steve Treado in the band Junkies basement. And you know, Steve, you didn't have to wear the mask.
Well, I figured now that we've gone green, I could upgrade to my new improved mask.
It looks good.
Thank you.
Good.
Appreciate that.
So we got this interview sponsored by Axeman Brewery. They're out in Bellefonte on Axeman Road, so we're going to crack one of those.
Hop alloy.
Yeah, so you can find their beer at distributors and local places. We're going to pour them in these new Band Junkie cups made by Tony Romanini from Roman Works, so thanks to him. So Steve, how you been for the past couple months?
Well, I suppose pretty good, but like everybody else, you know, kind of penned in a little bit, but getting ready to try to break out a little bit.
So you are a retired professor of architectural engineering.
That's right. At Penn State, I did that for, I actually came up about 10 years ago and spent 8 years at the university, and that background with buildings helped me. I built a new recording studio, new from the ground up. It's called Hedgerow Studio. So there are worse places to be quarantined than I've got a nice backyard and the sun shines and I've got the studio. So
well, your studio, it's so cool looking, and it kind of has like that wood.
Yeah, it's all wood, and the ceiling goes up, so the acoustics are really nice. You know, I took a lot of pains to try to make it be an enjoyable place to be in, so people will be comfortable and artists will be able to feel relaxed and be able to do their best. And the acoustics, live music sounds really good in the space. So.
Yeah, and we've done a few things there. You had Jason Adams there. We did a song with Bill Ryan, Pennsylvania Grass video. That was good. What do you have any upcoming things planned? You've been doing some stuff.
Well, you know, we were really starting to pick up on
Cheers,
things.
by the way.
That's right. I had some friends of mine, people that I been working with over, and we were starting to get things rolling, and then everything kind of ground to a halt there for a while. So I guess I'm safe enough. I can do the face reveal now.
Yeah.
I have a new album. I just finished up songs that I did this year.
And that album's
It's called Off the Grid.
Off the Grid.
Yeah, so it's 13 songs on there, all mostly in the Americana or the, I guess maybe folk, rock, alt country vein. So sort of my palette generally is I'll start off writing usually on acoustic guitar or piano, and then I'll add on whichever one I didn't use, and bass, and maybe an organ or a drum, and electric guitar, and percussion, and things like that.
So you play a lot of the instruments, and you can basically produce a whole thing, and you also play with Jam Packed is your band.
And I've got some really good people I play with. We haven't been out for a while like everyone else, but that's a classic rock band. So my friends Ryan, Lisa, and Jamie, we used to rehearse, and we're going to probably have to rehearse again before we do another job.
And I recently saw this video of you that I was even talking to Bill about it. This is like it was like an old school video, and you're playing piano, and it just like looks like it's from, I don't want to make an old joke, Steve, but it looks like it was from a while back.
It was, yeah. Yeah, I used to, when I lived in the D.C. area, I was in a band down there, cover band, but we did a lot of, the name of the band was the Jim Bowie Band, and so that's the video. It was a promotional video.
It was so like
well, you
classic
had to have,
looking, and you're like looking at the camera.
You had to have a promotional video back then, and so I played keyboard in that band and guitar, and then in Jam Pack, the band I'm in now, I play bass and keys, which is keeps you busy when you're playing the bass parts with your left hand.
Oh, yeah. I think I got a really good picture of you. It was at a Wham Bam Mountain Jam, and you had your shirt off and you're wearing sunglasses playing bass, and I was just like, this dude's pretty cool. Yeah, with like music business stuff, which we like to talk about locally and nationally, you always tell me about this taxi thing where you submit songs for movies and stuff. Tell us what that's
Taxi
about.
Music is an online, they call themselves A&R, artist and repertory, but basically they are a connection to consumers of music, film, television, both the songs that might be incorporated in, or the music you hear in the background. There's different types. There's instrumental cues like the chase scene. Actually, they're really getting a lot of them now for things that they anticipate will be in all the new made-for-TV movies that are going to come out, regarding all the COVID situation. There's a really big demand. You have no idea when you watch one of these, especially the reality TV shows. They literally use 100 different instrumental cues, and they might only use 20 seconds of it. But Kim Kardashian can't get the milk carton open. Something's playing in the background, or whatever.
Well, I think that's really cool because I know one of the new goals I'm trying to do is figure out how we're blowing up the local scene with music and promotion and making all this content, but then how do we get that to more a national level? You brought you have your Eastman guitar that always makes me think of Mark Ross.
Yeah, this thing.
You would always play that acoustic.
I have 3 different Eastman stringed instruments now. This guitar, which is a grand auditorium, and then I have a travel guitar that I have that Mark Ross, who said, hey, you should try this. I've got it stringed up with high-strung or Nashville tuning. But this one, just in particular, I was just out at the store because I would stop in. We'd have coffee. I'd bring coffee from work. And this was on the rack, and I just picked it up to show him something. And then I'm going, well, you just sold a guitar because I'm taking this one with me. It just has a real nice sound and feel. It's really well made. So.
That specific guitar, actually, I think I filmed a little lick of Mark Ross playing on the Nashville tuning Eastman guitar that he had there, and then I think you ended up buying it.
I did, and it really blends well. So that's part of I've been doing the. I'll have some songs where I'll have a guitar, a full-size guitar, and then the high strung, and then the mandolin. They blend together really well if you're doing that style of music.
So today you have a new song that, and normally I just film it and do it on the phone, but you actually brought a good mic here since you do that, so we're gonna have better sound. What is the song you're playing? What's it called, and what's it about?
Yeah, I decided to do a new song. I was going to do something off the album, but people have a chance. They can always check it out on SoundCloud. But I have a new song. It was an instrumental that I had done for a happy acoustic guitar sound, actually a listing at Taxi. They wanted something to play in the background. And then I came up with some lyrics for it. So it's called Keep On Smiling.
Yeah, we got to keep on smiling. I think the first time I met you was at the open mic at Otto's, and you gave me one of your CDs, and I took it home and listened to it, and that was cool. And then we've connected a lot since then. Do you think the open mic is coming back at Otto's, or
well, I
do you
hope
think...
so. I know that people have to rethink how they do their business, but I know at this point it's been, everyone is kind of rethinking how to handle things, but I know there's a lot of interest still on the players, and it's a nice place.
You can bring your own microphone, and then you want
to... Well, yeah, so how are you going to do this? We're going to have to decontaminate the microphone. I mean, that literally is one of the things you're closest to.
Whatever it takes to keep rocking, I'm in. So if people wanted to follow you, you mentioned your SoundCloud, you have a YouTube, and you have a musician Facebook page. How would they find you on that?
Yeah, they're all Steve Treado. So
Treado.
Treado. That's right. So.
And I've been trying to convince you to get an Instagram.
That's right. You're going to show me how to do that, and then I will we'll expand to that.
I've been hashtagging you though. If you search your Instagram, I've been hashtagging you, so you already got a following on there.
I have a website too, stevetreado.com. So. But all the audio comes from SoundCloud and the video comes from YouTube. But as I'm loading my songs up on the SoundCloud, I'm getting people liking them and following me, and I'm going, I haven't even finished putting the songs up yet. Who are these people?
Do you chug beer, Steve? You want to chug one, or?
Oh my God! All right, I'll do my best. Cheers.
Here we go. That's real good. Yep, Axeman Brew. I want to thank them again. I went out there and they gave a 6-pack to these interviews. So support your local breweries.
Right in Belfont, right?
Right in Belfont. You
That's
turn
right.
right after the railroad tracks when you get in there, and then it's not too far on the right. I think it was the old match factory or something. But they're really cool over there. So I wanted to thank them again, and thanks for coming to the Band Junkies basement. And we're about to rock out with your song, so here we go on that.
I appreciate you having me, Luke.
Yeah.
And thanks to the Band Junkies and
Yeah.
everyone else for tuning in. Keep on smiling.
Keep on smiling every day. Keep on smiling, come what may. Smiling every day. Gotta keep on laughing. Keep on laughing, just give it a try. I feel like the days are heading our way. We'll bring it on today. Gotta keep on dancing all night long. Keep on dancing, staying strong. Keep on dancing all night long. Gotta keep on singing your own song. Keep on singing, hey, all night long. Keep on singing, all night long. I feel like better days headed our way. We'll bring it on today. Keep on singing all night long. Keep on singing all night long. Keep on smiling, can't go